Bless me. Bless me, Father.
I can't.
Call it in!
Nel nome di Patri, et Filius, et Spiritus Sancti, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Medium height.
Yeah, medium build.
Mm-hmm. And you sure he was a cop and not some work on that ferry?
He was a cop.
And he saw you shoot this kid?
He had to see it, man. He was standing right there.
All right, I'm on your side. Let me see, we got drugs on the kid. We got a stolen car. The guy who lost me was Keyshawn Parker. He's a fence. He was taking delivery on that sedan. We got everything. It all works in your favor. But we do not have a gun.
I told you, it flew out of his hand when I shot. It's got to be out there.
Look, and I understand it. What I'm telling you is Internal Affairs didn't find Diddley. Lonnie said you knew him.
His family. The O'Fannons. They live over on 3rd.
Uh-huh. Well, we'll find that gun.
Or the cop.
Or the cop. One of them's bound to show up. Tony, you hang in there. Don't let this thing beat you.
Could it have been a reflection? Maybe a glint of sunlight off the ferry or building.
It was a gun.
Sometimes in stressful situations, the mind plays tricks on you, you know.
You've been on the street for how long?
2 months. Finished the academy in March.
First in your class?
Yes, sir. And first in the combat range.
Before that, you were a Catholic priest, is that right?
2 years. After the seminary.
Where was that?
Texas. Plano.
Gotta be a little slow. Church life.
There are good things and there are bad.
I mean, obviously, you're a man of action.
You know, the PD shrinks put me through all this when I first applied. If you guys spent this time looking for the gun or that cop, then we wouldn't
We're
even
on
have this
your
conversation.
side, Tony. Relax. No one wants to find that gun or that guy more than we do.
These questions are procedure.
Exactly. Procedure. We don't find a weapon, it usually means a wrongful death suit.
This ain't nothing compared to what the lawyers ask you. Is it true that you knew the victim?
Hey, Moran. Heard you dropped in with the Holy Trinity. Boom the Father, boom the Son, boom the Holy Ghost.
You sure? Shove it deep.
You got a quarter?
Take $1.
You ever seen it take $1? Thanks.
Walk away.
TKO. This machine's never lost a fight. You lease that rat hole on magazine?
Yeah, Academy Housing finally kicked me out.
So move in. It's a mandatory 48 till the suit clears. And you got to see the shrink downtown. Richie will take you home.
No, I'm fine.
Is he?
I tell you one thing. He's wondering why you ever left the church.
Aunt Marie?
Is it breaking and entering if the door's unlocked?
I don't think so if a nun does it.
Oh, rats, I was hoping to get arrested.
I'm sorry. I didn't bring my cuffs.
You know, an old beau and I spent a lot of time here once. I used to love to sit right here at this bar. Look at it now, would you? Think of you moving in right upstairs.
Yeah, it's the old neighborhood. Guess I just felt attached.
Not what it used to be.
It's close to the church. It's close to you.
Oh, don't you go blaming me, especially not to your daddy. Does he know you moved into this stump? Stupid question. My advice, hold off telling him as long as you can.
So, when did you hear?
Sister B came running into my classroom 10 minutes after it happened. Word spreads fast in the projects. You knew this could happen, Tony. Goes with the territory.
He asked for his rights, Marie.
You a Fannin kid?
After I shot him, he knew who I was.
Did you give them to him? Of course you did. Oh, dearest. It's one tough road you chose. Is this really what you needed to do? I guess we all have our own ways of seeking redemption.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa.
Who are you?
Corpus Domini Nostri Jesu Christi, custodiat animam tuum in vidam aeternam.
Amen.
Corpus Domini Nostri Jesu Christi, custodiat animam tuum in vidam aeternam. Corpus Domini Nostri Jesu Christi, custodiat animam tuum in vidam aeternam.
Bless me.
Moran.
Hey, it's Gina.
Hey, what time is it?
It's almost 10. How you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
So how's the place?
Yeah, still unpacking.
Well, do as much as you can because this is a daddy alert.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Today?
No, this morning. Mom said he was on the phone all night with his cronies from the department. So, by the way, do you want that microwave? Because I never use it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'll just bring it by tonight or something?
Uh-oh. He's here. Great.
Is tonight okay?
Yeah. Fine. If I'm not here, Marie's got a key. Hey, why did you have to come by here anyway?
Like you really need an answer?
I hate this, see?
Good luck.
You just get up? Or is that the fashion these days? Last time I was in this place, we were busting a couple of junkies. Mid-70s, I think. They had this big old dog. Never let him out. I can still smell it. Can't you smell it?
No, Daddy. I can't smell it.
It's bad enough Marie's got to be here in the channel. I want it better for you. But I guess you know what you want.
Yes, sir.
I spoke to some of the boys last night. IA can't find a gun.
Oh, there was one.
There was a cop that saw it.
I believe there was, yeah.
That's a little strange he's not coming forward.
Yes, sir, it is.
This was John O'Fannon's kid.
Jesse.
You should talk to him.
I'm gonna do that today, Daddy.
I remember when your mother made this for you. She couldn't wait to see you wear it. If only we all knew, huh? You're gonna tell us one of these days, Tony, the real reason you left, not that bull about wanting to do more. A woman deserves to know, you understand? We both do. Look at me. Gun or no gun, you did the right thing yesterday. You can't be a priest in a cop's uniform. God in heaven, this place stinks.
Mr. O'Fannon?
I know you.
Yes, sir. Tony Moran.
Is it father or officer now?
It's officer, ma'am. But I did give Jesse his absolution. He asked for it. I just wanted you to know.
He came by here yesterday morning. First time since John kicked him out of the house. Been 3 years. Next month.
What did he want?
Money. He was still on drugs. You could see it in his eyes. Him and his daddy started to fight, just like before it. never seen John so angry, I don't know, so disappointed. And then after they told us, all he's done is sit there, watch TV.
Mrs. O'Fannin, do you know if Jesse had a gun?
It seems to me you ought to know the answer to that question. Our son was an altar boy, you remember? Baseball player. This isn't how it was supposed to turn out.
I'm sorry.
That's why this door is still open. But I tell you what, Officer Moran, I'd rather you saved him in the church than gunned him down in the street.
Looking for something?
You know what I'm... Hey! Hey! Where did you go? What the hell's going on?
Keyshawn Parker is now at large. For those who haven't heard, we tried to bust up his operation yesterday and wound up with a chase and escape. Flipside has names and addresses of known girlfriends and business associates. He's a ladies' man, so check him out. Also,
What you doing?
Sit on the pros up in L Zone tonight, getting complaints that they're exposing themselves to passing traffic. Remind the ladies this ain't Mardi Gras.
You see the shrink?
Not yet.
And Zone D has lost another showboat. This one's a 96 silver gray Jaguar sedan, license S22T47, belonging to our city councilwoman. Exactly. She reported it missing a half hour ago, so maybe it's still in this country. That's it. Y'all have a good night.
You want to talk? I got an empty seat.
Dumb.
No, thanks.
I know this cop once. Worked over in Arcadia Parish, ran over alligator doing a car chase. Now, it wasn't nobody's fault, mind you, that old gator just happened to be trying to cross the street at the wrong time. Well, if it'd been anybody else, they would have just cooked that gator and would have been done with it. But his conscience just wouldn't let it go. For long, he was seeing gators in his living room, gators in his kitchen. He saw gators on his commode. Man was afraid to go out his own house.
Fire department has been notified.
All right, what's the point?
Point is, his conscience was wrong. He had no reason to feel guilty. Neither do you. You ain't seeing gators, are you, Junior?
I'm not telling you what I'm seeing.
Well, I don't really care what you're seeing as long as you ain't seeing gators.
Sure as hell ain't seeing gators.
Then you can ride with me all night long.
Copy that.
Hey, the cemetery gate's open. There's some inside.
Oh, man. Now, this is the last place I'd hide a stolen car. You carrying?
No.
Police, put your hands up on that dashboard. Hey, ain't gonna tell you again. Keyshawn Parker. I'll go call it in.
He's gonna let the light on or something.
There is no light. That or a broken switch.
Great.
I'll go first. Ugh. Watch your step. It's slippery.
Leaky roof. Oh, this place is gross. Man. Just like time to live in a hole like this.
The kitchen's down here at the end. Better?
Oh, I don't know. Now we can actually see this mess.
My mother swears she'd see this ghost lady mending socks in our basement every Tuesday at 4 o'clock. Now, there's always socks, always Tuesday, always at 4 o'clock. Now, personally, I've never been able to respect anybody in that kind of rut. Now, I'm not saying you didn't see those numbers, you understand? All I'm saying is you've been under a little stress. And those numbers, they ain't on that windshield now.
Hey, you all right?
Councilwoman! Any problem?
I'm just recovering my car.
Can I be of any help?
I'm fine, thank you.
Single needle mark, heroin. When he got good and numb, he took the gun, put it in his mouth, and pulled the trigger.
No note?
Not unusual.
Why steal the car?
Maybe he liked the smell of new leather.
Sure don't smell like that no more.
I'm gonna let you break that to the owner.
Tony?
Karen, I'll take them.
Your brother said you were back.
Yeah, a little over a year now.
I'm surprised it's taken this long to run into each other.
Miss Tom, you want to identify the car and your personal belongings?
Absolutely. Everything's mine except for the gun and the syringe. So what happens now?
Well, we'll keep it until it clears forensic. That shouldn't take too long. It kind of looks like a suicide. Come on now, bring it on through here.
You all right?
I know.
I never liked those things. Tony know how to use it?
What are you kidding? Man, meat, microwave, it's about the one appliance they do. The only reason I ever kept it around was for Josh.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How you doing?
Well, I'm better off without him, but not so good. Does that make any sense?
Completely.
Oh, wow. Wow, this place is truly awful. Daddy must have had a fit when he saw this. Oh. Not bad.
Oh, heavens.
What?
I'm looking in the mirror and I think I'm seeing myself years ago.
Daddy does that to me all the time. Do I really look that much like you did?
Oh, yes. Especially in these old rooms. Why here, Tony? Of all the places.
Something wrong? You okay?
I guess my mind is playing tricks on me.
Look at the moldings in this place. Must have been pretty nice one time, huh?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Never truly did love Aunt Marie.
You're teaching mind reading in med school these days. Yes, I was, dear. You will be too. Just don't force it. No matter what it looks like now, I'm sure the right one will come along eventually. I'm gonna get the umbrella and turn out the kitchen light.
His mother, Etta, represents project residents at district meetings.
And Keyshawn?
He assisted her sometimes.
He controlled the projects, Karen. Stolen cars, stolen goods, he moved everything.
Look, I heard that. I'm not completely naive. But you have to understand, the projects are being torn down in June. He's connected, and he offered his help.
I hear they talking about making the projects into an industrial park.
Council's voting on it next week. It's a very emotional issue. It would keep people like Etta out of their homes.
She has your vote.
From the start, you can pull in up here.
$10, $48, and $17. I don't know, is that a trick question or your high school locker combination?
Actually, my high school locker combination was 36, 14.
12.
Oh.
I can't believe I still remember that. We didn't even go to the same school.
This is nice.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hand here?
Oh, no, that's okay. I heard about the shooting yesterday.
Yeah.
I still keep tabs on you.
Let me guess. This belongs to Megan?
Yeah. Charlie's moved on to action figures.
Bet your divorce was pretty tough on them?
Yeah. They miss having a man around.
I bet.
Do you think that they'll be discreet about it? Finding Keyshawn in my car.
It's not up to me, Karen. What?
You said the same thing to me when you left me for the church.
Yeah.
Brother, but deliver us from evil. Lead us not into temptation, brother, but deliver us from evil.
Love her while you can.
Marie, come back.
I realize with your background that this shooting may be causing you a great deal of stress. Have you experienced anything such as night sweats, headaches?
Nothing at all.
And if you're placed in that type of situation again, would you...
I wouldn't hesitate to do the exact same thing.
To use deadly force?
Yes.
Right now,
We're walking on prime commercial land that borders the river and is a stone's throw from the center of our city. A city that needs commerce and safety and jobs.
That Johnny Roykin's a smooth one.
Does this make sense to
Look
you?
how he leads them around by the nose.
Look around you. You use this land for new housing, and this is exactly what you're going to get 10 years down the road. A waste of the taxpayers' money. A breeding ground for crime. Is that really what these people need? I don't think so. Industry, income, that's what they need. Work for a better life.
He's not gonna hire these people. He'll say they're unqualified and move on. Man just lining his pockets.
You think he's gonna win?
The council split 50-50. I thank God for Karen. She's putting up a fight.
Is that why you don't think that Keyshawn stole her car?
Do you really think he'd do something so stupid? He knew Karen, worked with her. And I honestly think he was looking to increase his stature in this town. If Keyshawn boy stole that car, he was bringing it back to her last night. This is his. I haven't been inside yet. Oh, look at this place. Nobody would have dared laid a finger on it when he was alive. Not that he spent much time here. I think he kept it for sentimental reasons. Sean was always into the finer things. Good furniture, stereos.
Video equipment?
Oh, yeah. He was always playing with the latest cameras, shooting tapes.
Did he ever do drugs?
Absolutely not. Put a bullet through his brain, never. Keyshawn was vain. He liked himself too much.
Taught him from the 4th grade up. I can't see it either.
What about those numbers? 10, 48, 17.
They don't mean nothing to me. Here, the night he spoke at the council, you take that and look at it. That's how I remember him. That's my son.
They can count still. There's nothing there.
Come on out of there.
Walk away, Richie.
Well, got my dollar now. I walk away from this. You walk away from Keyshawn Parker.
It was not suicide.
Why? 'Cause his mother said so? Or 'cause he gave a nice speech? You rigged this, didn't you? The gun was his. The fingerprints on the car was his. He had no problem with nobody out there on the street. We had his fence operation nailed. The man was finished and he knew it. You tell him, boss.
Homicide cleared at Moran, and you are still suspended. IA boys catch you playing cop, they're gonna be all over you and me.
Was there any news?
The O'Fallons filed for wrongful death this morning.
Which doesn't mean you won't be cleared.
No, the kid turned on you. You saw something. That should be enough.
But there will be a hearing, right?
Unless we find a witness like that cop. Go home, Moran. Don't drive yourself crazy, all right?
Look, I'm doing everything I can to find this guy.
I know you are, man. I know. I appreciate it. Thanks. Daniel Ryan. Chief.
Didn't I just ask you to go home?
Yeah, do you know anything about this guy?
Yeah, he died in 51. How old do you think I am?
You think there's any records on him anywhere?
Maybe down at Central. Didn't your old man work in the 6th?
30 years.
You got a problem with him, don't you?
All you're gonna get over there is a dead branch or two.
You gonna start in on me now, Daddy?
Yeah, what's the point? You never listen. I talked again to my guys at IA. The O'Fannons are gonna file.
What's the word?
Now, don't let it bother you. Anyone turns on you like that, you shoot. It'll clear.
That's what everybody keeps telling me.
It's the truth. And you gotta know that when the situation comes up again, no hesitation, no doubt. Could you do it again, Tony? That's a question I would like to answer. Because if you can't, trading in that collar for your shield...
No, enough, okay?
It's not enough! We're talking your life here.
My life. My life, Daddy, not yours. You have nothing to do with it.
The hell I don't! It affects all of us.
What? What affects all of us? My decision to leave? Is that what we're talking about?
You had 5 years of discernment. 5 years to decide to enter the church.
I was wrong. I made a mistake. I was wrong.
There's something more to it.
Forget it.
Come on back, Tony. Come here. You asked me about Danny Ryan. Did you find his name in your apartment? So he used to live there after the war. The local bosses owned the bar downstairs. And Ryan, he was hooked in pretty tight.
He was crooked?
And then some. Come on back, son. Come on. Come on. You remember the street lottery? Probably not. You bet on 3 number combinations. Used to call them gigs. And everyone in town had their special numbers. I mean, 1, 2, 3, that was called the Chinaman's gig. 4, 11, 40 was washwoman's. There was a million of them.
What about 10, 48, 17?
I don't remember that. There was big money in that game. And a lot of cops on the take. And Ryan, he was one of the worst. I couldn't stand to see him with Marie. And I warned her. I told her he was trouble. She wouldn't listen. Just as stubborn as you. Official report says he was killed on duty. We found his squad car in that old cotton warehouse on Adele. There was blood on the ground. We never found the body. And Marie, she entered the order right after.
Whoa! Oh! Yep. Got one on.
That is terrific. Absolutely beautiful. Now you'll never listen to me.
Evening, boys. Anybody have any money on the Pels tonight they want? I guess their pictures is proven. The usual gratuity. What? You expecting more? Only if you boys don't want me singing the Senator Keep Up.
Now, what the hell's that supposed to mean?
It's the blackmailer's gig, Danny. You ought to know that. And if you want to play those numbers, you better be prepared to pay the price.
Wrap them up. Take them over to the harbor.
Okay, Johnny, that's deep enough. Now throw the garbage in, all right? All right, look, put the dirt in, the bricks, make it look like it was before, all right?
Okay, boss.
I'll meet you in the car, yeah?
I believe God put a special person for each and every one of us on this earth. Doesn't necessarily mean you'll wind up with them. They're out there for you to find.
And Danny was yours.
He was the world to me, the air I breathed. I believe he felt the same way about me. I forgave him everything. There was plenty to forgive.
He was crooked.
Your daddy hated him. I used to have to sneak out of the house. We'd meet at the Harp. Danny's uncle owned it. In the end, I suppose Danny got what he deserved.
Something to do with Kefauver.
Senator Estes Kefauver was coming down here with his crime committee. I think Danny thought he could make a little something off the deal.
By blackmailing the bosses.
They made an example out of him. They silenced him and scared the other cops. Danny was fearless. He never knew when to back down. You know how I said that each and every one of us has our own way of seeking redemption? Well, this is mine. I'm doing it for both of us. I'm doing it for my soul and the soul of Danny Ryan.
Ryan! Ryan! Leave them where they are.
They're just bones.
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
And why are you haunting me?
Is that what I'm doing? And I'd be asking me some really big questions, Moran, like, what's the meaning of life, of death? I'd be asking me if there really is a God.
Is there?
What if I told you I don't know what the hell's going on? Would you believe me?
No.
It's the truth. We're just two sinners here. A couple of nice Catholic boys gone wrong. You're not hiding anything from me, Tony. So don't try.
What, you always...
Over your shoulder? There's an uncomfortable thought. Come on, Tone. Don't make it even more uncomfortable. No. Most of the time, I'm in cold. A cold darkness. There's no heaven. There's no hell. There's nothing, really. Until you. I heard your voice. I felt the warmth of your room. Almost as if you were giving me the strength to gather. And I could see you slowly come into focus. Your world.
Like I could see yours.
Why is that, Moran? Somebody playing some kind of trick on us? Somebody got us haunting each other? Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Somebody's letting the air out.
Those numbers in the cemetery. On the windshield.
Blackmail gig.
Was Keyshawn Parker blackmailing someone?
Well, you can't blame a guy for having ambition.
Who were you blackmailing?
Come on, Tony.
What about the gun?
It's there.
Well, where is it?
You're the cop.
Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. Look, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to rob you. I'm not here to arrest you or anything. I want to ask you a question. Okay? A question about where you got that gun.
I know this cop at the 8th. Works a quarter. 3 years ago, Mardi Gras, he found himself right in the middle of a marital dispute. Seems this guy caught his wife sleeping with a car dealer from Houston. Now, everybody was drunk and they all had guns. Well, one thing led to another and they all started shooting. I mean, bullets was whizzing by and ricocheting all over the place. So our guy, he hits the floor. He decides to wait until they all fired out. Now, everything gets real quiet before he gets to his feet. 2 other beat cops, they arrive. And they looking all around the place like they just can't believe their eyes. I mean, this place was all shot up to hell. But no one, I mean, not one single person, including our guy, had a scratch on him.
There is a point to this, right?
Yeah, just slow your roll, I get to the point.
Okay.
See, our guy, he just escaped with his life. But he's walking around looking like he just lost his best friend. The young cop couldn't understand, so he asked him what the problem is. I mean, he should be celebrating. So he shows him his watch. He said, look at it, man. It's 11 o'clock. We got 1 more hour of Mardi Gras to go.
I must have missed something. I don't see the point.
The point is your face, man. You just dodged a major bullet. But you look like you got 1 more hour to go.
Hey, you guys down with me? I gotta get.
Where the hell are you going?
City Council. The vote's in like 45 minutes. I just want to be there.
1 more hour of Mardi Gras to go. That's funny. Isn't it?
The motion before the City Council is whether to approve the sale of the 6th District Project's property to Roykin and Associates. District 1, Mr. Duran.
Aye.
Recorded aye. District 2, Ms. Sheridan.
Nay.
Recorded nay. District 3, Mr. LeBlanc.
Aye.
Recorded aye. District 4, Mr. Duvalier.
Nay.
Recorded nay. District 5, Ms. Rodriguez.
Aye.
District 6, Ms. Toms.
Aye.
Recorded aye.
I voted with my conscience. It wasn't an easy decision. That's all I have to say, if you'll excuse me.
Excuse her, excuse her.
Thank you.
Keyshawn Parker was blackmailing you.
Don't be ridiculous.
What did he have on you, Karen?
Nothing.
And how does Roykin fit into all this? Did he take care of Keyshawn? Is that how he got your vote?
Look, I'm really sorry, Tony, but I've got work to do.
Listen to me, damn it. You're an accessory to murder, okay? So if you don't come forward, I can't do anything for you. There's still a way out of this, Karen. Do you really want to put those people out of their homes?
You're not in the pulpit, Tony. Stop preaching.
Still under your skin, isn't she? Did you two ever do it? Do the mambo before you took your vows?
Of course you did.
It's the 90s. Everyone's a sinner now. Politicians, priests. Isn't that right, Tom? We all have our dirty little secrets.
Get out of the way.
Anyone can pull the trigger on a target. You think you can do it again when you got someone looking you in the eye? Thou shalt not kill, Moran. Or covet. Or lust. Or steal. If everybody followed the commandments, you'd be out of a job. But you're so busy singing mea culpas for your own sins that you're blind to everyone else's. Why can't you see what she's doing?
Why don't you just tell me?
You already know. Pull the trigger, choir boy. Come on. Pull the trigger.
Congratulations, Moran. You're officially cleared.
Excuse me. What are the O'Fannons doing here?
Ran registration on the gun. Turned out it belongs to the father.
Did he know it was missing?
Not until after you shot the boy. Figures that he took it out of the house that morning.
There's nothing against you. Just need to protect Jesse, you know? I want people to think of him that way after he was gone. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
I need bodies, people. Getting 1055s from Valley Projects. See, it's looking like trouble down there.
This the council decision?
Radio announced that Roykin's throwing a party for me. Can you believe it? I'd be in the street, too.
You stay clear of this, Moran. I don't need you in any more trouble. Roll call. Let's go.
You're so busy singing mea culpas for your own sins that you're blind to everyone else's. Mea culpa, mea maxima culpa.
He's back! No, it's all right. Just don't try to move. I'm a police officer. You're an injured police officer.
I'm glad to see you all right. Gas lines in these old buildings.
Will you please tell your friend if it's just...
He's a police officer.
Tapes.
What are you talking about?
Tapes.
are the only ones with her on it. Nothing intimate. This had something to do with the vote, didn't it? Because Sean was involved.
You know where I'm at. All right. All right. You got my money?
Keyshawn, would you turn that off? Keyshawn, stop following me.
Looks like they were more than acquaintances.
Keyshawn. You're such a little... Ugh.
Oh! Mommy's a big girl. Oh! Okay, so what do you guys want for dinner? Chicken. Chicken? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have chicken. I want you guys to go ahead inside and wait for Mommy, okay? And I'll be right in. Hi.
Keyshawn was your lover, wasn't he?
I was vulnerable.
Was he working for Roykin then? Or after he shot the tape?
Doesn't matter. Where'd you get the tape?
It's not the one you want, Karen. Roykin's got that one. You're never gonna get it back.
I told them that it didn't matter, that they couldn't buy my vote.
So they went and they killed Keyshawn in your car.
Tony, you have to understand something. I have 2 kids. They need me. I couldn't take that chance. The projects, my career, nothing else mattered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Karen, long as we have your support, that tape will never see the light of day.
You did the only thing you could do, Moran.
What's it all about, Ryan?
Don't look to me for answers.
Maybe it's something Aunt Marie said. Maybe we've all got to find our own way to seek redemption. See you around, Ryan.
That's gone high in the air, and that's gonna clear the boundary for six. He's an improved player now. You make a mistake and you pay the price. Looks like there will be a lot of slow balls coming. The field has been opened and the batsman should be looking to get those easy singles. Bang! Into the gap for four. That hit straight to the fielder. The captain has been good with his field placements. He has hammered that, and that sails into the crowd for a six.